Okay, right. Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's session of the 10th. So I'm just making sure everything's going okay while I, pop the chat out and check if the video's going, which hopefully it is. It's not responding right now because my laptop's not that good. This is stuff I should have sorted out ahead of time. But as the title suggests, what we're going to do today is begin Crash Bandicoot 2 Remastered as part of the Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy. So let's get into the game. So I've already seen the intro from Crash Bandicoot 1 Remastered. So what I'm doing is I'm just sorting out everything else. Video's going okay. Hopefully there's not going to be any lag or anything bad happening.
A smashing blast from the past.
Good old Crash Trinsanity Cortex voice.
Vicarious visions.
Anyway, so I'll take my headset off. I wanted to see how the audio balance was.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
What I'm thinking of doing today at least is do all of the first warp room as much as you can do, and then probably the first boss, and then I'll end the stream because I don't want the 10th to go on for too long, because I think I've said the 10th is an official playlist, so it's not like I can put Crash Bandicoot 2 Part 1 in like a playlist, because this is what it is, it's the 10th, so I'll have to say Part 1 is in the 10th playlist, you have to find it. So I've already done Crash 1. I haven't fully completed Crash Bandicoot 1 yet, because I need to do all of the remaining gems. But from what I can tell you, we've at least gotten the official ending to Crash 1. So we can actually begin Crash 2 and not have any sort of loss of progress or anything.
Strikes Back.
Okay, so let's begin. And there's Akaraku staring into our soul, as per usual. But yeah, we should see the intro, which is where Crash Bandicoot 1 ends off. So, we'll see that. Right into the plants. Like the generator room or Cortex power.
Crystals, of course. No.
Oh, he messed up. He was supposed to go dope or something like that. They messed it up. Oh wait.
But Dr. Cortex.
No, now there's a space station.
We need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool.
They kind of messed up Engine's voice a little bit there.
Situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface,
We need to find an
we
enemy.
need to find an enemy.
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot. Right here, look.
Crash! Dad! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Well, that's my cable moves for no reason. So, Coco's watching us. Oh, I thought you could jump on her or something. Okay, there we go. So at least we get instructions on what to do. X to jump, square to spin. We can press triangle to see what we need to do. And we can actually begin sliding into stuff as well. So that's quite something. So graphics very, very similar to Crash Bandicoot 1 Remastered. Pretty much looks very, very similar. It's just now what they've done is they've added in some new mechanics. And there we go. You would have got the gem. Oh, no. Oh, so we don't get sliced in half anymore. We just get teleported. Right, it sounds like my laptop's overworking. It usually does. Hopefully that doesn't, you know, affect the stream as such. Wait. Oh, what's happening?
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation.
I like the filter they put on the voice.
I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal.
Okay.
The crystals look like this.
Yeah.
Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Yeah, definitely reminds me of like Crash Wrath of Cortex with those faces that happen. Okay, so you don't walk up here anymore. You have to hold L2. I think the save's automatically enabled, the autosave at least. So here we have the levels. So on the left hand side it tells you what you can get. So there's crystal, gem, blue gem, relic, crystal, gem, red gem, relic, gem, crystal, gem, gem, crystal. So yeah, they added relics in this game as well. But let's just begin with Turtle Woods. Does it give us hints? Yeah, be kind to the boxes to earn a special gem. So they do actually give us hints as to how to get certain gems in the game, which would otherwise be cryptic. You know, like, so basically you need to do this without getting destroying any of the boxes. So let's do that first. And I'll also try and do the try not to get the crystal as well, and just see what Cortex has to say to that. I don't want to spin any enemies in case I spin them into a box, because that would just like defeat the purpose. Means no checkpoints, no Aku boxes, no nothing. Just need to go straight through. I think you can even go into the bonus if you want to, but you don't actually have to get any of the boxes in it. So that's the purpose of doing this right now, at least. There we go. Can't quite get the gap, but there we go. So we're doing okay so far. You know, just trying to get... Oh dear. Well, my laptop just like stopped working. Well, it sounded like it stopped working for a second. Screw you, Crystal. I'm not going to get you. Screw you. Oh no, it's back to overworking again. If there's anything in the background that you hear, then that's probably what it is. It's just my laptop doing what it does best, which is trying to work. Here we go, we got the blue gem. Happy days. So we can get out of this level. Yeah, it's probably because it's trying to play the stream at the same time. Maybe that's why it's working as hard as it is. But yeah, there we go. We managed to do Turtle Woods. But we only managed to get the blue gem for doing that. Which is awesome. And he does the Crash dance again. The updated dance this time. Oh dear, what's happening now?
No, 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 Crash. To save the world, I need crystals. Crystals! One more time. They look like this. Crystals, Crash. Go back through one of those doors and bring me crystals.
Yeah. So I think if you deliberately like don't get the crystals, then he gets mad at you. So I think he's supposed to get a little bit more angry, but we're not gonna get into that. You know, if you want to see what happens, then you'll have to get the game for yourself, because I'm not doing it. It's just for the fun of it. So the funny thing is, I actually have played Crash Bandicoot 2 on the 10th series that I'm doing. It's just this is the remastered version. so technically it doesn't really, you know, count as the same game. You know, I mean, the gameplay as such and all the geometry in that is probably going to be the same. It's just the graphics are different, the sounds are different, so I would consider it a different game at least. But there's bound to be people out there that say, you know, this is not a different game. But I would say it is. It's on a different platform too, so it's not like it's on the same platform. So here we go. That's what you're supposed to do. I didn't even tell you that there's a new mechanic in the game called the belly flop, if you will. And you just jump and then press circle. What? I liked it better in Crash 2 on PS1, where you can actually tell those, you know, wherever they had the spikes or the... It's the spikes or the saws, isn't it? That's what it is. The spikes come out the side, so you're supposed to jump on them, and then the saws on the back means you have to, you know, spin them or slide into them. You can also do slide jumps like that to get to difficult to reach spots. You need to be quick about this one. Okay. Happy to say we did that on the first try. But that's what you're supposed to do there. Because when they go down, they don't come back out. So you have to do that very quickly at least. So yeah, there's that. And also, yeah, the green nitro box. So this game introduces the nitros that we saw. That's like if you touch it, you get like instantly killed. So and the checkpoint. That's the purpose of doing that at least. Well, I spun him in his face and he didn't die. You can't even spin into them. I need to... Oh, he fell into the bonus. Hey, what's this? A road less travelled trophy unlocked. That is to discover a question mark bonus path. So, there we go. I will be Oh, what the hell happened there? Okay. I think I found a little bug with the game there. Or somehow destroyed a box and it didn't fall to the ground. It was levitating, so... Well, I've already found a bug with the game. And I've only been playing for like 3 minutes or something. At least I hope I've been playing for 3 minutes. Looks as if the timer's frozen. Unless the timer's just going real slow. Don't know what that's all about. But yeah. So another checkpoint. I only say 3 minutes because that's what it says on the Elgato timer. I don't think it usually lags out as much as it is doing right now. Where it's not even like going up. You know, the time's not going up properly. There we go, that's how you get that box. It kind of looks hidden, but it's there. There's only one more box after this one. Ah, I can't get across that gap. I'm pretty sure there is a way that you can get across that. Just have to like slide and jump. And here's the last box. 62, and we get the crystal. So that's awesome. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. I like jumped on him. So if we go through here, look. 62, we got the gem this time around as well. So, pretty damn good, I would say. Yeah, this laptop is like really overworking itself. Maybe it's because it's trying to do 60 frames per second, perhaps, and it requires a bit more work than, you know, normal stuff. Ah, there's the crystal, but we also got a gem as well. So there we go. That's Turtle Woods done and dusted. Crash does his dance, but we can skip that for the time being because we've already seen it.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world.
Oh dear.
The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
Perhaps that was Coco trying to sort of get to us. Doesn't do the distortion like it did in the original Crash 2. So that we can do a relic now since we get the crystal. We can now move into Snow Go, which is what we'll do. Discover and finish the secret route for a special gem. So I was thinking this is the next level, but no, this is a secret area gem. I wonder if that little glitch is in the game where you can like slide on the springy box and still get the red gem when you're obviously not supposed to do it that way. We'll see. Because it'll be like you go like that or something. No, not like that at all. Yeah, you kind of go like that, but you're supposed to bounce off it, unless they fixed it to make it so you can't do that anymore. I don't know. But either way, if they fix that, it means you have to get the red gem legitimately, which is awesome. Might even discover a little secret of our own sometime soon, you never know. There we go. Just try and do that. Whoa, these seals. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, ho, ho, ho. We just about did that. So here we go. Checkpoints. Okay, those icicles look like the icicles that you can, that will kill you. That's why I was a little bit concerned there. There we go. Even there anymore. This is where the red gem would be. And then you can like belly flop at the top of the jump. But yeah, the red gem's up there. See, look, all the way up there. So we're not going to be able to get that just yet. We need to do a secret for that. So we'll be getting to that later on in the playthrough, but not right now. Oh. Another little thing you can do is like crouch and then jump, just to get a little bit of extra height, as I did there to try and get that that jump to get the box. But there we go, we got 10 out of 10. So there we go. Here we go. We fall down. Yeah, there's a green nitro box. There's a crystal. And then there's these two boxes here. So there should be 5 boxes, hopefully. So there we go, we did it. Happy days. So there's the gem as well, crystal and gem. Can't get the red gem because that's a secret, but I will be getting to that later. Don't exactly know which secrets you have to get, but I know it is one of the secrets, and I know where they all are, so we can do that. So I think next is Hangate, and this one requires you to have the blue gem, which we already have, in order to do the secrets. Crash vomits up the gem, and there we go. Oh no, what's happening now? Who's this gonna be? It's Embryo.
You are helping Cortex gather crystals. Yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash.
How did he turn himself back to normal after Crash 1?
Cortex.
Unless that's explained in the secret ending.
And I will do anything in my power to stop you.
Yeah, he's crazy, man.
The world is truly your concern. You must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to
42 gems.
Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then,
Look at Crash's fingers, they're weird.
forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Looks kind of fuzzy. Wow. Okay, so that was good old Embryo. So there we go. We can actually just save over our game whenever we want to. It's just that this area over here doesn't serve the same purpose as it did back in the day. But now we got Hangate, so let's get straight into it. Failing a bonus path doesn't cost lives, so retry it. Okay. So I guess the bonuses are going to have a similar sort of thing as in Crash 1. And I think I understand what you're supposed to do to get the secret gem too, thinking about it. See, look in the bottom left now. There's the so we hold that and then we press square to do a boost. But I'm not focusing on the timer as such right now. It'd be kind of stupid to try and get the timed gem. We can always come back to that. As soon as you go onto the bonus, it sort of, you know, messes up the timer. So do. I like the Crash 1, no, sorry, Crash 2 PS1 music better than some of these remastered sounds. I always used to do that in the. I even did that in my Crash Bandicoot 2 PS2 playthrough. PS1 playthrough, sorry, what am I on about? Here we go, we get the blue gem this time round. The good old blue gem. Courtesy of Turtle Woods. And now we get ourselves on the secret path, which is a diamond in the rough trophy unlocked. If we take a look at that. If it wants to work, that is. Discover a gem path after earning a coloured gem. So very similar to Crash 1 in a sense, where you get a trophy for discovering a path when you get a coloured gem. Now of course there is another kind of secret in this, but we'll be getting to that later in a level that's a bit more just a little bit too short. I was using the analog stick. I think I should use the D-pad there. At least it has the courtesy to start us from there. But how bad would it be if we didn't get all of the previous boxes, because that would make it a bit more of a ass thing to try and do. Yeah, that's my way of doing it at least. Don't get any Wumpa Fruits out, just break the boxes, because that's a quicker thing to try and do. It feels like I'm going to miss some of these jumps sometimes. Right, here we go. We're going to use the D-pad this time. There we go. So you use the D-pad and you do it. Bounce the checkpoint. So yeah, you need to get the blue gem in order to get the coloured gem. And you have to know that you can press circle to do the boost. This is probably the worst part. Yeah, that's probably the worst part, getting back through the thing, the mines that go back and forth. And if you're not careful, you do something like that where you sort of cause the pad, the boost pad to go underwater, which is not good. Bitch, ass, shit. Never even touched that. So, yep. Have to do that all over again. Good thing is, if you fail extensively, the game will give you like an Akuraku out of like, oh man, you're sucking up so much. So here, have a extra guy, another shot. Although having Akurakus don't help if you're failing to bottomless pits and stuff. So. So that's not what you're supposed to do. There we go. Do something like that. That's how you get past. And then the good news is, break all of those boxes, nitro boxes, and then there's those 2 piranha plants over there for like no reason. Just there to mock you. And we are back here, so should be all A-okay. So there we go. Another moment for the D-pads. Almost made that. So I got 67 out of 74. So now we need to go over this one. Not like that. You're supposed to hit the... No, you're supposed to hit the ramp. There, like that. And then these are the last 4 boxes, and then we get the box gem. So it does seem to save progress doing the bonus stages, which is quite good. And all we need to do is get past this guy. And through the waterfall we get the gem. Happy days. So the question is, do I actually go ahead and get the time gem? Or do I go ahead and get the next crystal? Perhaps. I find it hard to believe that I've been going for like 7 minutes too. I think that's just the Elgato timer going up like really slowly, because my laptop's doing too much work. Vomiting up the crystal. And the gem too. So there you go. Oh no, who's this going to be?
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Yeah, that's the 5th crystal now. So, I could always go and get the... Well, I'm not going to do the relic as such, but I'll try and get that speed gem. So that's the purpose of doing this. So, it means avoid the bonus, don't take the blue secret gem path, and don't fuck up, basically, is what it entails. So, you can kind of, I don't know if, yeah, I don't know if the relic, if you actually get the relic, that would affect, if that would do anything in terms of, getting this secret gem. But yeah, I would say avoid checkpoints and all that. As you see, we only get like a minute left, so... You need to, you basically just like use boosts all the time. And don't stop for nothing, it's full speed or nothing. Come on, we only got 30 seconds. Come on. There's a gem. Got it. Awesome. So that's how you do that. I said this one I did Crash Bandicoot 2 on PS1. But there's the yellow gem. And that's probably the most difficult level of this difficult gem of this nature to get. And I remember doing it, got to the end, and I spun the yellow gem away. I don't even know how I did it, but I spun the yellow gem away. And it was just like, come on, man. I had to do it all over again as well, just to get the yellow gem. That was fun. Hopefully you can do the same thing. Nah, hopefully you don't do the same thing. So, I don't think there's any secrets as such in the first warp room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move in onto a level called the pits. So there's no secrets here. It's just pretty much go through the level, get the gem, get the crystal. So break locked boxes with a well-aimed body slam. Okay. So we get introduced to the steel boxes, I guess, in this level. More of these fucking things where you have to time your jump perfectly, otherwise you get killed. Oh yeah, we got the super mask. Sorry, let's go. Walk through the explosion. Oh wow, look at this, it's like, was it jungle rollers all over again? Get that there. Now we get another super mask. So I think it's worth taking the left path first, and then trying to backtrack down the right path. At least that's what I think from experience, because there's a exclamation mark box around here. And yeah, exclamation mark box. And you have to go down the right hand path. Or you can even backtrack down this path, maybe. Here we go, look. So if you feel confident with this trap in this path side, then you can always just backtrack down this one, because we've killed all the enemies. So the biggest hazard would be the pits. More of a reason to try and avoid them at all costs. So if you can memorise the path that you've taken, then you should be okay. This is where the checkpoint is. So you just have to go back and just be exceptionally careful about what you're doing. See, they would alert to pit right there, look. And another one right here. So, in a sense, it's not that bad, but the camera can make it a bit bad. I don't want to risk it. I'm pretty sure you can just like spin into them. But yeah, didn't want to risk it in case you know, they've changed the mechanics again. But it doesn't seem as if they have in that regard. These guys, you still gotta like jump on them. And you gotta get your jumps perfect too, because they've changed the jump mechanics. But these boxes here were the boxes that were, you know, hidden by that exclamation mark box. So, okay, I would say we just about made that. I was taking that carefully, just because I didn't want to get killed to that bird. And we got a checkpoint, which means that progress is now saved. Well, no, I thought that was it. They snuck one more in there. So, oh, it's this bonus. I remember this one. I wonder if there's still that like glitch you can do, and it's like, you know, you can go off screen and it doesn't break all of the TNT boxes or something like that. Anyway, the purpose is you don't do that. I held the right button a little bit too firm there. So, supposed to fall down. Whoa, what do you think you're doing, eh? You bandicoot, what do you think you're playing at? At least they don't cost lives, but doesn't mean it costs time. Okay, what my strategy was at least is that you bounce off the middle one like that. You can ground pound all those, or belly flop all those, or body slam those, whatever the game wants to call it. Then you have to be careful backtracking up like that. And then you do that. And then these will be the last 2 boxes. Like that. Happy days. So 23 of 23. Pretty damn good, I would say. Happy days. And there's the last box. So we got the gem as well. Nothing to worry about. Oh, I could have made it to the exit without having to deal with these shrews or something, or whatever they're supposed to be. But there we go, look. We got the gem. So, the crystal and the gem. Happy days. So there we go, that was the pits. You know, you vomit up the crystal again. And you knock the gem out your brain, like that. So you can skip that. The crash dance at least. So we've done pretty much everything that we can do so far, excluding relics. What we will do is do Crash Dash, then the boss, and then I'll end things for now. That way we'll do as much of the first warp room as we can do for now. So then part 2 of the playthrough, which will be on Twitch and archived on this YouTube channel, would basically start from the beginning of the second warp room. Alright, and we get told how to slide, which is what I've been doing too. You can move and press circle to slide. So it's like boulders all over again, except this time the boulder's got like snow patches on it. And there's those mines as well. Never really used the slide as such when trying to do this. Like, maybe it is supposed to help you go a bit faster, but you know, I never ever did it. I just did it the way you're supposed to, like that. Okay, you can't get that one apparently. Right, go. So obviously just increases the difficulty slightly, but the worst one will be when there's going to be like boxes behind those fences. So watch out for the nitros. I remember dying in that gap as well. It's just how it like moves out, it just butts out a little bit. Okay, so that's that. You can do the bonus. Oh god, it's one of these things. I can still do it. I still have it. Okay, so these are kind of like the bonuses from Crash 2 at least, where the boxes actually count towards the total gem count. You know, the total box count, and now I'm completely fucked. Three, 4, 5. Happy days, we did it, first try, 17 of 17. So yeah, I hate though, back in the day when it was only 1 Wumpa Fruit at a time instead of 2, you know, that's kind of bad. Because then you had to like count to 10 and all that. And if you bounced off like I did, then it could really like mess up your progress. Ah, I slid and messed it up. Yeah, that's why you got to utilise those boost pads if you can. Like that, perhaps. So that way you just get a bit of extra distance from the boulder. But if you fail like that, then there's nothing you can do about it. Plus, I think the boulder's an instant death too, even if you have an Aku Aku, so there's nothing you can really do about that. Nothing you can do about getting crushed. Crash. Something like that. Watch that. Whoa! Clipped off the gap. Oh, that's bullshit. Got clipped off the gap. So I made it, but then the game clipped me and killed me. I hate it when that happens. That happens in this game too often. You make a jump and then the game like clips you off it. So how are you supposed to do the relic as such, when most of these jumps have to be done with like the perfect precision, you know? As I said, the worst ones to do are when it does that. But thankfully we got the gem, so yeah, had to sacrifice lives and that, but had to miss out on the 1-ups and the Rumpa fruits. But it means we got the gem, which I would rank higher than lives. And according to the Elgato, we've only been going for like 10.5 minutes, which I know that's not the case whatsoever. That was Crash Dash, by the way. I was thinking it was like Boulder Dash, but that's Crash 1. Like the harder version of boulders in Crash 1 at least. So yeah, we got the Crash Dance again. Oh, what's this? So Cortex doesn't really say anything this time. All that happens is instead of going into the middle and going up, what you do is you just go through to Ripperoo, which is just like right here. So what I'll do is I'll save the game. It is square. I just have to make sure I press the right button and don't, you know, load. As you see, it should say Crash Dash, exactly the same stats. So let's go to Ripperoo. So I guess it was kind of confusing back in the day. Oh, he shouldn't play with nitro boxes, neither should you. Good advice. But yeah, it was kind of confusing because you had to go up, and it was kind of difficult to gauge what it was you had to do. It's Ripperoo. Oh, I was still in this straight jacket, by the way, too. Oh god. It's all about finding out where the safe space is, you know. And there we go. Oh, F equals MA. And A equals V over T. So there's a bunch of like physics equations and stuff on there. I guess we're back in this corner again. Well, I got fucked up. I didn't know where to go. So, that was my fault. And I have to start all over again because of that. Yep. Sad but true. You fail one time, you have to start all over again. It's bottom right. I think it's bottom white again, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's bottom white again. So you stay down here, then Ripperoo blows everything up. You spin Ripperoo, then you kind of have to go over here or something. Right now, where's he gonna go? There we go. Yeah. Professor Pulverized. That was to beat Ripperoo. Like the first achievements, sorry, first trophy that you see is to do that. Net underneath, like completing all the trophies. So obviously to get all the trophies, it's going to be like get all gold relics on all the stages and all that. So I guess it will hold the same purpose as a Crash Bandicoot 1, at least in terms of that. So you might think, well, what the hell do you do now? Well, you can go up like that. So that platform in the middle still holds the same purpose. Hold on, give me a minute. Oh, I didn't know you get Crash to dance when he does that. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Oh, what's this?
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered. 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly.
Again?
13 of them. And this will
I'll leave you with the cutscene, hold on.
to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise, Crash. I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to...
So at least you get to hear the cutscene at least. But sorry about that. It was like a phone call and it was silent, so I thought it was like a scam caller. But then it wasn't. So that's what that was. So I'm venting my frustration on the bear. And as you see, a helping paw trophy unlocked. That is a hidden trophy. Don't feel guilty about jumping on him. Oh, I'm supposed to get 27 relics at gold or better. Okay, let's let Coco join us. So basically, at will, we can switch between Coco or Crash, which doesn't make much sense because then how about what happens if you're Coco and then you're supposed to like talk to Coco or something, Doesn't really make much sense to me, at least. But so that was that. I wanted to just show you guys that. Show everyone what happens when you do that. So we're at 17% completion. We've done all of the first warp room, as much as we can do for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end things here. So we got 1/5 of the 1/5 of the crystals, sorry. I'm on 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. So that's 1/6 of the gems. No relics. So that's where I'm going to end things for Crash Bandicoot 2 Remastered on PlayStation 4. What I do need to do is go back to Crash Bandicoot 1 and get the remaining gems. Possibly the relics. But, well, this has been Crash Bandicoot the Sane Trilogy. And this is where I'm going to end things for now. So, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. It's coming up to midday where I am right now. So, hopefully you've enjoyed. And, mate, this mouse is a little bit hot to the touch because of how much work my laptop's had to do. But with that, I have to say thank you for watching. And I will see you next time for whatever it is I decide to do. Have a great day. See you later.